Hey guys, it's Rosie from Phoenix Rising by Dior. I'm here today to give you a Scorpio reading for the week of April 26th to May 2nd. I already pre-shuffled and I already did my prayer. The Fool card in reverse. Somebody is not willing to take a step forward to a new cycle. They're not. The Fool card in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune upright. So maybe somebody is not willing to take a leap of faith forward. A lot of times the Wheel of Fortune is karma, into the good karma, or maybe they have some good karma coming their way, but they're still not. They're not looking to. They're not willing to take that. They're being maybe too cautious, or sometimes the leap of faith, or sometimes the Fool reverse is somebody who's being like reckless, like too reckless, maybe that was right, because all of a sudden these cards went maybe they're being too reckless in wanting this new future, this new phase of life, and they're waiting for some good karma because they have had a very unhappy home life with no prosperity, like no solid stability. They had a house life, a home life with no stability. It could be in a financial stability. It may not be. It could be that there was just no stability in the house life, and they were looking for some type of judgment, some type of balance, some justice, justice that was going to come in, maybe some truth and some equalness that was going to be given to this situation. And they were looking for some type of passionate new beginning and of love and communication. Maybe they were waiting. Maybe Scorpio has been waiting for someone to come in with some type of communication. But this is like a very immature thing. This is the Page of Swords. So there is like a very immature type of communication. Wow, that's weird. I just looked down at the deck and the Empress is in reverse. Flipped in the deck. I'm going to put it back in, but this could mean something. The Empress upright is somebody who's sitting pretty. She's got everything she wants, She's got her people working for her, doing her thing. But in reverse, it's not. It's like the opposite effect. It's someone who is not sitting in her divinity. Maybe lowering their standards, lowering their worth, maybe. So they were looking. I'm sorry, I hear footprints, footsteps. My kids might be coming down here. Hopefully they're not. So somebody was looking for some type of promise of a new beginning and some type of communication, but maybe somebody did communicate, but it was very like minimal. Maybe it wasn't enough. Maybe it wasn't a good communication they were looking for. And they're tired of having sleepless nights, constantly in their head over the situation. They're done with that. They're done with that situation because no matter what they do, there's no happy home life. There could be a lack of funds. I don't know why I'm seeing a lot of lack of funds, but it doesn't have to be funds. It doesn't have to be a monetary thing. It just could be just not happy and sorry. And now the Empress came up right. Okay, so maybe I needed to put the message out there that maybe the Empress was in that position, which could be you, Scorpio, and maybe now things have changed. They were not getting the things they were looking for. This was a very imbalanced situation. And now somebody's lost their patience because they put a lot of work in and they were really looking for it. And they were hoping for some kind of a new beginning. But somebody was being extremely materialistic and greedy. And either you or the other person I'm thinking you, Scorpio, you have built up your backbone, you build up some strength, and you're ready to celebrate life, you're ready to take on life. You want to be that person that is sitting there. You want to be that person. You want to be that empress. And you want, and now we got the King of Pentacles with the stable person, with somebody who's going to give you stability and truth and clarity and being honest and just. But they're not. They're being very mischievous. They're being vindictive. They're being vindictive and dark. They could just be a very nasty person. And you're done. You're done being beaten up over this situation. You're like, you know what? You got the ten of swords upside down. You're really literally like, you know what? I'm done. You've stabbed me in the back 10 times. I'm done with the situation. I'm done looking at you as my future, and I'm done with this burden on my back. I'm done with this heaviness on my shoulders. I'm ready. I'm done. Ready to move on. Somebody is done. Done. Because I want a passionate new beginning, and you, or who the other person, is not offering it. Okay, so let's see what kind of clarifiers we got for here. I always pre-shuffle, so I don't want to waste the time shuffling here. Let's see, Spirit guides, what have you got for Scorpio? I almost said Libra. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra, or I don't know. Okay, sacrifice in reverse in base chakra. So somebody is done sacrificing. Oop, just dropped the card. Sorry. Somebody is done sacrificing. They need to ground themselves. So maybe Libra, I keep saying Libra. Maybe Libra is in your chart, or you're dealing with a Libra, or maybe the energies are going to be flipped and reversed. I don't know, but only you're going to know that. You know, energy is fluid. It can go flip-flop. So somebody is done sacrificing, and they need to ground themselves because they've been suffering in silence. They're done suffering in silence. They have been for a very long time now, it seems. A lot of suffering, a lot of sacrificing, a lot of blockages going on here in this reading. Okay, what else can we say to Scorpio? Okay, there needed to be some type of firm, somebody wants a firm foundation. Maybe a material, or somebody is needing or looking for a firm foundation. Maybe in material gains. Maybe they're feeling their material abundance is enough, but they're done waiting. Or they're either done waiting, or somebody needs to really sit back and really needs to take a step back and breathe. But they're not listening to their intuition. I don't know if it's you or the other person, Scorpio. They're not listening to their intuition. But there has to be some kind of movement and decision, because somebody's not standing in their power. And somebody needs to take authority. Like I said, I don't know if it's you or the other person or the other situation. But somebody has not been standing in their power, and somebody needs to stand and build that firm foundation, and they need to take authority of their own life, or whatever the situation is. I don't know if it's a relationship or job situation or friendship situation. Who knows? It could even be an addiction situation. Take it as it resonates to you. Let's see. Anything else you want to say with this deck? For Scorpio for the week of April 26th to May 2nd. Anything else? Let's see. A few cards here. Yeah, somebody's seeing clearly. Somebody's seeing clearly that they've been dealing with an emotional loss. And this is not giving them the life that they wanted. This is not giving them the happiness that they were looking for in life. So let's see. Give me some more clarifiers over here. Let's see what we got for Scorpio. Give me some clarity, please, for the week of April 26th. True love. Let's see what else it has to say. Maybe you're looking for your true love. Sorry about all the background noise. I have 3 kids here homeschooling from the Rona-ish situation in the world right now. All right, true love, codependent. Somebody's been codependent on somebody else or they have codependency issues. Maybe you're looking for true love, but you have, or maybe you found your true love and you have codependency issues. Somebody needs to take a step back and needs to stop and think about what it is that they want. Or you need to be grounded, that's for sure. That's what they said before. Walk away. Someone new is coming in. Mask. A cycle ending. Moving on. Walk away and moving on. I mean, seriously. Some of the spirit guides are telling you guys, you really need to move on. So, yeah. So, true love. Maybe you're looking for true love, but you have codependency issues and you need to think about this. But maybe you're thinking about walking away because maybe you have somebody else coming in because somebody's been wearing a mask. Either you or the other person has been wearing a mask and the cycle is ending and you need to move on because life is good and you need to love your life. You need to love your life, but there's some secret and lies that are in the situation that you're dealing with right now. Anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to say for Scorpio? Maybe some secret and lies are going to be coming out. Who knows? You're the one. Maybe you have secret and lies that need to, maybe that you have secret and lies. Or maybe you need to focus on yourself. Maybe somebody needs to look in the mirror. I don't know. Anything else with this deck? I really don't want to leave it on you're the one. So let's see what else we have to say here. You know what? I'm just going to grab this deck real quick. See anything else you want to say with for Scorpio. Scorpio. 26 to May 7th. Twin flame. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, completing each other. Maybe that's what you're the one is. Maybe Scorpios, maybe you found the one. Maybe you're gonna say, maybe there's secrets and lies that you have to, maybe you're holding some secrets and lies that somebody is the one and you found your match. But not today. You're not dealing with it today. You're avoiding conversations or calls or you're setting up boundaries, still angry, somebody's still angry. And then soulmate. You literally got twin flame and soulmate card come out. You think, all right, if that doesn't say something. So maybe you found your soulmate and you just need to walk away from this other situation. Okay. I'm going to ask for some healing cards from the Mystic Shaman Oracles because I find these to be the best healing cards. They're a little bit in depth, but I do love them. So let's see. Anything for Scorpio, please, for the week of April 26th to May 2nd. Some healing cards. What kind of healing work does Scorpio need to do for this week? Some introspective healing. Luminous Warrior. I'm going to read these, okay? Anything else? I don't like to pick too many of these because I like to read them from the book. And, you know, that takes a minute. I'm a little bit of a slow reader because I like to absorb. Okay, you got the Luminous Warrior, the Sorcerer, which makes me feel like you need to manifest. And the Serpent, maybe you need to shed your old skin to move on. Maybe. Okay, Luminous Warrior. Let's read from the book. 32. I've never been really good at reading out loud. I got to tell you, this is really forcing me to read out loud. I've been always an internal. So saying words and reading them in your head are two different things. Anyway, so Luminous Warrior. Luminous Warrior has no enemies in the world or the next. He is impeccable in the word and deed. He focuses on his light rather than on what hides in the dark. Since he casts no shadow, he is as radiant as the sun and can transform his most terrible enemies into his ally. His power comes not from the sword, but from speaking his truth at all costs. I know some Scorpios who are like that. Okay, Luminous Warrior reminds you that it is important to focus on your power, wisdom, and beauty. Do not be seduced by what seems wrong with you or with the world. Remember that intentions follows attention. So focus on your positive traits. Feed your light with more light until you're freely empowered. Then there will be little need for action as you resolve all situations from within. So, guide yourself with light. Let's see. 48. The Sorcerer. This is a source of dark power. The Sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human physique and the self-center behind the harms of others. This symbol is unconscious belief and idea of fostering separation, conflict, and scarcity. When the Sorcerer enters a circle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs around secrecy and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, and hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of these dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beginnings are interconnected and the universe is abundant. The Sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside of you. Make peace with it and choose another way. Oh, this is a really good healing card. I like this. Okay, 46, the Serpent. The serpent is the life force of Mother Earth. It coils, separates the Kundalini beginning passion, healing, and renewal. She offers us the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past, the way she sheds her tired old skin. Serpent comes to offer you the forbidden fruit that will set your passion and creativity free. The serpent powered of the Kundalini is stirring within your chakras. Gently ask you to embrace its mystery. Shed old skin that you have been so attached to and welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring a fresh experience to your life. Your passion, sexuality are awakening. This can be scary. Trust the wisdom of the serpent to transform your sensual energies into beautiful, organic manifestations. So, I hope this helped you. You have your 3 healing cards in your story. So hopefully this will heal you. Do your internal work. Until next week, see you, Scorpios.